Decoding the wild. Is science closer to talking with animals? For decades, the ability to understand the inner thoughts of animals has been relegated to the realm of science fiction. From the expressive electronic collar in the movie up to the conspiratorial squirrels in Rick and Morty, pop culture has long used animal translators as a convenient plot device. However, thanks to rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, computing power, and bioacoustics, the gap between cinematic fantasy and scientific reality is narrowing. We are moving closer to a world where animal vocalizations can be decoded into meaningful information for humans. The technological leap, the primary driver behind this potential breakthrough, is the marriage of AI and sophisticated sound measurement. Scientists are no longer just listening to sounds. They are using machine learning to analyze patterns within them. By turning animal chatter into data, researchers can begin to identify the structure and intent behind sounds that once seemed like mere noise. This progress is supported by several key areas of research. Pattern recognition in marine life. In 2023, researchers achieved a milestone by using a decoded whale, hello, to engage in a brief exchange with an Alaskan humpback whale. While the conversation was limited to simple vocalizations, it proved that interspecies communication is possible. Furthermore, studies have shown that whale language shares statistical properties similar to human speech. Genetic engineering and neuroscience. Researchers like Erich Jarvis at Rockefeller University are looking at the biological hardware of communication. By studying genes active in vocal learners, scientists have found that mice engineered with a human version of the Nova1 protein produce more complex vocalizations. While this isn't speech in the human sense, it provides a roadmap for understanding how complex communication is built at a cellular level. The complexity of animal language. It is important to note that true linguistic fluency is an evolutionary rarity. According to NYU neuroscientist Michael Long, the mental and physiological ability to create intricate vocal messages is present in fewer than 1% of vertebrate species. While most animals do not speak human languages, the scientific community is shifting its perspective. Animals are communicating far more vibrantly than previously credited. The challenge is not that animals are silent, but that humans have lacked the tools to listen effectively. Beyond vocalizations, the full spectrum of expression, a common misconception, is that talking to animals requires a device that translates sounds into words. In reality, much of animal communication is nonverbal and highly sophisticated. To truly understand animals, we must look beyond the voice. Percussive signaling. Some species, like Mongolian gerbils, use ground thumping to send messages. Visual cues, posture, color changes, and specific dance movements serve as vital communicative tools. Contextual behavior. Even simple actions, such as a cat's specific yowl near an empty food dish, convey clear, actionable information. Why this matters: the ability to decode animal communication isn't just a novelty for pet owners. It has profound implications for ecology, conservation, and ethics. If we can understand the needs, warnings, or social structures of wild species, our ability to protect them increases exponentially. Animals are broadly expressive, notes Michael Long. The goal is not necessarily to turn every pet into a conversationalist, but to bridge the communication gap that exists between species. Conclusion: while we may not be having philosophical debates with our pets anytime soon, the integration of AI and biological research is turning animal communication from a mystery into a measurable science. As our tools improve, we are beginning to realize that the natural world has been speaking to us all along. We are finally learning how to listen.